Life. I'm your host, Jackie Hermans. So I am outside of the recreation complex here in Pickering, and we have an amazing event going on today called the Polar Plunge that has been brought to you by DRPS. It's a wonderful fundraiser to support Special Olympics Ontario. So today we're going to have approximately 40-45 people taking the plunge today in support of Special Olympics Ontario. And we have behind us here, it's a dumpster dressed as a pool. When I arrived here, they were filling it up with a big water truck. This pool is not heated, and it has been getting colder as it's been sitting there. Someone warned me, by the time it gets to your turn to go in, you might have to be cracking open the ice to get in. I'm like, thanks. That's what I want to hear. Because yes, I will be going in because it is for a wonderful cause. You will have an opportunity to still make donations for this cause right up until the end of March. So keep on watching the show to find out how you can donate, and also so you can watch me go in. And I'm scared and excited. So keep on watching. We'll be back with more on Uxbridge Scugog Life.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
That he fell.
Whoa, I'm not driving. I'm way too stoned. How are you feeling, Beer?
Oh, since we had that talk, I'm not driving tonight at all.
What about you, Dave?
You only had a couple of drinks.
And only a couple of puffs.
I don't drink and drive. No way I'm getting behind the wheel when I smoked weed, too.
How are we getting home, then?
You can drive, Dave.
Come on, Dave.
Take one for the team, buddy.
Don't let weed and alcohol influence your decision to drive.
Yeah, I need a ride.
Welcome back to Uxbridge Scugog Life. So we are outside the Pickering Rec Centre where the Polar Plunge will be taking place, where we are raising money for Special Olympics Ontario. And today I have Linda and Jessica, who have been involved with the Greater Durham, am I saying it right? Greater Durham Special Olympics Ontario. And I'm really excited to have both of you on the show today talking about your involvement with Special Olympics. So, Linda, you have been involved with the Greater Durham Special Olympics for 25 years?
Yep, I can't believe it.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your involvement.
I've been a council member, I don't know, for a few years now. Council's kind of really important because we tend to volunteer pretty much all over the place. Like every council member is also a coach or team manager or assistant coach or something. So we put in a lot of hours. And whenever there's games or anything, or a meet, we volunteer for that to help make it run. So we're the guys at the helm, but we're also the guys in the ditches, you know, like we're kind of all over the place, and it's a blast.
Okay, so you have been a coach. What sport have you been coaching?
I've been a coach with actually figure skating, the Learn to Skate program a few years ago.
Okay.
Until this wonderful volunteer stepped up and took over, and I was happy to back off because I was already doing an awful lot.
Yeah.
My biggest involvement in the field and is as team manager for our track and field team.
Okay.
Our track and field program is wonderful. We have the best head coach in the universe, and it is a very popular program that always has a wait list. Always.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And do you think it has to do with the amazing coach?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
For sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
So we're always looking for volunteers. Unfortunately, since COVID, volunteers have not been coming back, not just to us, but to all kinds of organizations. They're all saying the same thing. And without the volunteers, we can't run the programs because they're very strict about ratios for the protection of the athletes.
Right.
So we get all our volunteers. I'm trying to get my summer track and field program going now. And I already sent out emails in February to my past coaches to say, are you coming back, please? You know?
Right,
so that I know how many athletes I can accept on the team.
Okay.
So, yeah, volunteers, we live and die by our volunteers, and the ones we have are just amazing. They often volunteer at more than one sport.
Now, you had mentioned you love going to different events because of the people that you get to work with. They're just amazing people.
They're just special.
Now, tell me, you were able to assist at a high school Special Olympics event. Do you want to tell us about that?
Actually,
you were glowing when you were talking about it.
It was a lot of fun. Special Olympics Ontario, Special Olympics Canada, had the good fortune to host the World High School Games a few years ago, a couple of years before COVID. And
he knows the year.
It was downtown Toronto at Varsity Stadium.
Yeah.
And I was one of the results recorders. And it was amazing to watch these athletes from all over the world because we were looking down on the field so we could watch all the running events. But I worked with staff from Special Olympics Ontario. I love those people, I really do. They have the biggest hearts in the world, and they're so underpaid. But they're amazing. They volunteer their time for these events.
Right. So volunteering, you'll have an opportunity to work with amazing heart-based people.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you're here with your daughter, Jessica. And Jessica, you are an athlete.
Yep.
So I understand you've been involved with figure skating.
When I was a kid, yes.
Okay.
But not now.
Not now. Okay. And what are you doing now as an
Speed
athlete?
skating.
Speed skating. Okay. Oh, that's exciting. Now, you showed me some gems in your pocket here.
These are recent from Saturday.
Wow. Okay, so tell me, what did you win these medals for?
Thanks, Mom. My 500, my 7.7, and 1,000, which I'm most proud of.
That is amazing. Okay, so tell me, how did you end up transitioning from figure skating to speed skating? How did you know you'd love to go fast?
Actually, that's an interesting thing. I got discovered by Chris May while I was doing laps in 2008.
Okay.
He kind of set me on the path to being a really good speed skater.
That is amazing, and you haven't looked back since.
No.
That is incredible. Okay, tell me about the impact that Greater Durham Special Olympics has made on you as an individual.
Well, it's not just with them. With Special Olympics Ontario in general, I've gone to three national games.
So you're pretty good.
Well, with track and field, it took me 10 years to finally get there.
Okay, that's amazing. 10 years of working with fabulous coaches.
Oh, yeah.
So are you excited about this event here?
Yeah, it raises a lot of good money.
Are you going in the pool?
No.
So tell me, what is the importance of this event? Just really quick to wrap this up.
This event raises money for Special Olympics Ontario, but anyone who donates to someone, for example, we have 2 athletes who will be jumping in the pool.
Yeah.
80% of the proceeds that they raise comes back to the community. So it helps us. It helps pay for our events for the athletes. We have dances to help them develop their social skills, to give them something to look forward to.
Yeah.
And it pays for our programs, for our meets, you know.
Beautiful.
But the money goes right back to our athletes.
That's
so it's
amazing.
a really good cause.
Well, thank you both for being on the show. I appreciate all that you do. And we'll be back with more on Uxbridge Scugog Life.
My son is hanging around with a bad group of guys. They vape and drink and don't come from very good homes. I don't want him seeing these friends, but can't exactly stop him either. How do I help him see that they are a bad influence?
Yeah. So on the one hand, we're pushing them out the door, trying to get them to make friends. On the other one, we're going like, no, away, back away. There's a real loyalty to friends, and they're clearly checking something out. And you can't pick your children's friends. You can't. If I was going to talk about it, I would share what my concerns are, and that's why I would say behavior over character. Like if you say they come from bad families, they're a bunch of bad eggs, I don't like your friends, that's insulting their personality and their character.
Right.
So that's not how we attract. What we can say is, I'm concerned because people are using illicit substances, and I'm concerned that that's going to make that an easier or more tempting thing for you. And my love for you, and I want you to stay safe, and I want you to be law-abiding. And so this is concerning. You got to kind of tread gently and hope that they will come to their own determination as you kind of reflect about what you're noticing happening.
Welcome back to Uxbridge Scugog Live. So with me on the show, I have Devin and Sarah, who both work with the city of Pickering. We are outside the Pickering Rec Center, and you two are both participating in the polar plunge.
Yes, we are.
Yes. Yeah, a little hesitation there. Yeah,
I think Sarah's a lot more excited than I am.
So tell me, how is the city of Pickering? Yeah, I saw the excitement, by the way. I felt the excitement. But how is the city of Pickering involved with the polar plunge?
So it's a partnership event with the Durham Regional Police Service. So we offer the location for them to host the polar plunge. So this is the second time that we've had it here. Yeah.
That's amazing. It's amazing to be able to provide that support for the event. Now, did you guys plunge last year too?
This is my first year.
This is okay.
This will be my second time.
Okay,
yes.
So you know what to expect.
I do.
How are you feeling right now?
A little nervous.
Yeah.
A little bit nervous, but excited. I'm glad to be here today to participate. It's for a good cause.
Yeah, definitely. Have you ever done a cold type of plunge before, whether it was at a spa or under the shower for a couple of minutes?
I have, and I was in Scotland a few years ago, and very northern tip of Scotland, and did a cold plunge off of a sailboat. Then I was on a sailing trip there, so a little bit prepared.
Okay.
But yes, it's going to be cold.
Yes, I'm a bit nervous myself. Now, Devin, I understand you're also involved with the Progress Club.
Yes.
So tell me how the Progress Club has been involved with Greater Durham Special Olympics Ontario.
So we do a lot of events to support Greater Durham Special Olympics. We have an upcoming swim meet that we're going to be supporting. We provide all the athletes with lunch. We do the softball tournament, that's in August. Again, we provide them with lunch, but it's through financial donations that we assist the athletes with the expenses. It can be very expensive for them to participate in many events, whether it's ice rentals or pool rentals. So we try to help offset some of the costs for that.
So you must do a lot of fundraising throughout the year in order to be able to support them.
Yes.
What type of events have you been doing?
So we're just getting back into the swing of things.
Okay.
Just coming out of COVID.
Yeah.
So this year we just did our Super Bowl squares. We're going to be doing a golf tournament later this year. And then we do a lot of fundraising through the bingo, through Delta Bingo.
Okay.
And we raise money through them that allows us to support events such as this.
Okay, that's amazing. Now, are you looking for more volunteers for the Progress Club?
Always.
Always, okay.
Always, we are.
And what's the best way to be able to connect with the Progress Club if someone might be interested?
So they could reach out to our club president or find us on Facebook. We're at CPC Durham South. That's probably the best way to get in contact with one of us, just through social media. We're highly active on there, so anybody that's interested in the club can go on and see all the events that we've done in the past. There'll be pictures of today, and just see if it's something that they're interested in. We'd love to have them out. We meet at the Village Pub in Ajax. on Wednesday
a pub,
nights.
That sounds good.
We do, yes. We're actually a beer drinking club with a fundraising problem, is what we tell people. So, yeah, if anyone's interested in coming out, we'd love to have them come out to a meeting. I myself can talk to them. I'm actually the membership chair for our club, or they can reach out to one of the other members that can tell them all about us and the wonderful work that we do within our community.
That's amazing. Okay, Devin, so I'm going to be going in here today.
Yeah.
What should I expect to happen to my body once in that water? Do you actually make it from one side to the other? Or?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah. You know what? I think I'm going to leave the excitement to you when you jump in.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just a word of advice: don't touch the water before you go in.
I already did. I put my hand in, but it is very good. I saw them filling it up. This is filled up fresh. This is not a heated pool whatsoever.
Well, fortunately, we don't have any ice building up on the top yet. But,
that normally happens.
Well, it could.
Yeah.
It could, yeah. So you
have to crack the ice to get in.
You don't want to be one of the first to go in. No.
I am.
Oh, are you?
I'm going in before it starts.
Oh, no.
Oh, what are you saying? You're saying all the wrong things, Devin.
I'm saying, you know what? We're here for a great cause, and at the end of the day, it's about supporting Special Olympics Ontario. So regardless of your experience today, at the end of the day, you're doing a great thing.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. And same with both of you. What made you decide to do it this year?
Well, Devin. Devin is very, very good at convincing people to do things like this. I actually joined the Pay It Forward committee at the City of Pickering and the fundraising committee, raising funds for different charities, local charities. And this was a really important one, and it, is one that we haven't done in a few years. And so I'm really glad to be a part of it. I think it's great. It's exciting. It's different.
Yeah. Well, I'm very excited for you to be participating for the first time. And what an amazing committee, a Pay It Forward committee. Mm-hmm. That's like a heartfelt committee to be involved with.
It's been wonderful, actually. Yeah, it's my first year being on the committee, and it's wonderful. I mean, we've done lots of really great initiatives, and just leaves you with a great feeling.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys both so much for being on the show and for all of the giving back to the community that you guys have been doing.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Thank you. We'll be back with more on Uxbridge Scugog Life.
I'm Wendell Clark with a word about winning. We all know it takes a team effort in any sport and with any challenge. You can be a part of the winning team that shuts out impaired driving. Whether you're out on the town or just hanging out with friends, drink responsibly. Always have a plan for a safe ride home for yourself, your family, and your friends. You'll be helping to shut out impaired driving.
Visit ArriveAlive.org to find out more. Arrive Alive. Drive sober.
Hey folks, it's me, Giovanni Patini, the host of the RTV quiz show, the hottest show on television. It's the hilarious quiz show where you, the viewers, play for valuable non-existent prizes. It's got great trivia, fun facts, and a lot of laughs, all blended together in a perfect cocktail of edutainment. So join us Wednesdays at 7:30 right here on Rogers TV. Nice.
Welcome back to Uxbridge Scugog Live. So I'm with Joanne Bordalis from DRPS, and I interviewed Joanne, was it last week or the week before?
Yeah, it was the week before, yeah.
Yeah, And she was talking about how if the goal was met of raising $30,000, you'd be taking the plunge. Since then, you have a different plan going on. Do you want to share that with everybody?
Well, I decided to create a secondary plan because our goal was a big one and we weren't 100% sure if we were going to hit it. So I did a secondary plan of fundraising on my own, and I made a $1,000 limit that if I hit that, then I would for sure take the plunge. So we haven't quite hit our $30,000 goal. I mean, we still have a lot of hope to get there, but I did surpass my $1,000 goal.
Yay! She's going
So I'm here to jump, even though I'm freezing just sitting here.
Yes.
But I'm going to do it, and yeah.
I think that's amazing. Okay, so right now it's 1 degree. That pool was, or the dumpster pool, was filled this morning with very cold water,
cold.
and it's been getting colder.
Yeah.
We haven't stuck a thermometer in there yet.
No, but I stuck my hand in, and it was pretty cold.
Now, I also had said, okay, if you reach the 30,000 mark, I'm going in. But then I decided, okay, you know what? I will go in no matter what. I made my donation.
Are you jumping?
I'm jumping.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you were going to jump or not. Good.
Well, maybe slip in.
Yeah,
I don't know about the jump. I might actually do it a more painful way for some reason.
I've thought a lot about it. I'm not really sure how it's going to play out yet, but it feels going to be a game time decision. But we have a lot of people here. I think there's over 40 people that are going to take this plunge.
Okay.
12 of them are Durham Regional Police members. We're super pumped. The support has been phenomenal. Right now, I think we just want people to remember that they can still donate. They can donate up until the end of March, so there's still lots of time.
Okay.
We are just over 20,000 right now in donations.
Okay.
Our goal is 30, so I fully believe we can get there. We just need everyone to donate at polarplunge.ca/Durham.
Okay.
Go there now, make that donation, and help us get that last 10,000.
And let's reiterate why donating to the Polar Plunge is so important to Special Olympics.
Yeah, I mean, this money goes to fund events for them and to provide them with the support that they need, and everything raised from here, from the athletes, 75% goes right back to their communities, and it's so important, and we need everyone's support right now.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So when it's going back into the communities, meaning it's giving an opportunity to participate, right? It's giving an opportunity to be able to even rental of the pool and of the arenas and things like that for training, right?
Yeah,
and
absolutely. And I mean, it's a good cause, and we're here and we're happy to support them, and we're hoping that everyone else does too.
That is amazing. Now we have the polar bear that's
saw
here.
him.
Let's get the polar bear in. This polar bear is going to be the warmest person here, or warmest bear here. Thank you for participating.
I might seize his outfit after.
That's what I was thinking. Well, I might have to roll him for it.
I'm in.
So this will be your very first time taking the plunge, correct?
Yeah.
And what have you heard from other co-workers in the past what the experience was like for them just going in?
No, but I've watched it, and it looks cold, and I'm shivering here. So,
where's your jacket? I'm wearing my polar fleece type.
It's like prep. It's like the pre-jump coldness.
Your pre-jump cold, yeah. Does that help?
I don't know.
Should we be getting cold ahead of time? Is that the strategy? Yes.
Yeah. I don't really have a strategy, but we're gonna see how this plays out.
Well, I'm excited to be a part of this.
Let's do it.
And we're raising some good money for a good cause.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back with more on Uxbridge Scugog Live.
When an impaired driver killed my brother DJ, my life changed forever. During the pandemic, all of our lives changed, and many of us turned to alcohol and drugs to cope. As life returns to normal, the increase in substance use from COVID has lingered, and some police services report an increase in impaired driving that caused heartbreak and devastation. Now, more than ever, we need your commitment to never drive impaired. and to encourage all of your family and friends to do the same. Together, we can save lives.
Knights of Columbus TV Bingo every Tuesday at 7 p.m. right here on Rogers TV with a guaranteed $5,000 grand prize jackpot on the full card winner. Every week, 7 p.m. Tuesdays, right here on Rogers TV.
Hi, I'm Sean Lackey, and this is Sold with Sean Lackey. You should check us out if you want to find out what's going on in the world of real estate. We'll have all sorts of guests to keep you in the loop on what's going on in this wonderful world.
Welcome back to Uxbridge Scugog Life. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is a note to my producer. You might need to do some bleeping out. Okay, so we're going to end this show off with some sights and sounds from the Polar Plunge. Wish me luck. This is like extra, make me extra work. Oh, I am jumping. I'm freaking jumping! Oh my god, okay. 3, 2, 1.
Call the Rogers TV Viewer Response Line. Email us or connect with us on social media.
My name is Matthew Rutledge. I'm a 60 scoop survivor, born in Red Lake. Was adopted from there to Toronto at the age of 4. A lot of our brothers and sisters, family members got separated from each other. That was the government's goal, to break that connection from brothers and sisters. Basically taking the Indian out of the child. Right now, they're still trying to find themselves. Originally, my birth name is Harvey Halverson. In my high school days, teens, I was trying to fit into society. I knew I was First Nations, but I didn't know who I was inside. I think later in life, I started that journey. I am proud, Anishinaabe man, who I am now. I love life, who I am.
You're watching Rogers TV, Durham